Thank you for tuning in to Buffalo Bills Recap Weekly. I am your host, Amal Parker. And we're a quarter of the way through the 2022 campaign. And the Bills are 3-1 after Sunday's victory over the Ravens. Got a good Baltimore Ravens team on the road, in the rain. Two leading candidates for MVP. It was a great game. Great game. Albeit, I was concerned in the first half. We didn't look the best. Our offense wasn't as sharp as it was in the prior games, and I still think we had some lingering effect from the Dolphins game. And you can tell in the beginning. In Baltimore, looked like they were ready to play. And coming into the game, I wasn't sure how they would play us, but their game plan was really simple. To keep the ball out of Josh Allen's hand in our offense. That was the game plan. They ran the ball. They didn't run Lamar as much, but they ran the ball and they consumed a lot of time of possession to keep our offense off the field. And it worked for the most part. It worked. When we were down 20-3, I thought that our team might have been a little bit overrated and that we weren't as complete of a team as people had claimed us to be. Now, albeit we still have a lot of injuries and a lot of key people out of the lineup. But with a resilient team, with a lot of great leaders, veteran leadership on the team, we were able to overcome that obstacle. And one of the better comebacks I've seen the Buffalo Bills do in a long time. Of course, we got the greatest comeback, down 35-3 to the Houston Oilers in 1992. But yesterday showed a lot of heart and determination and also a winning formula for going forward. If this team is going to be a playoff team or a championship level team, this is the kind of win. This is a signature win for the team. And I saw that yesterday. I saw that. Not giving up. We're down players. We're down 20-3. We're not playing our best football. And then the light switch came on. And the defense changed. And the offensive philosophy changed. And then Josh got involved also, which is what we needed. We don't need him to be the entire offense. But he did affect the game by his play. With the raining conditions, he didn't throw the ball a ton of times, which is something that I discussed in the previous show. We don't need him to throw the ball 63 times. And I think the weather kind of played a part in him, in the play calling, and him not throwing the ball as much, which was a welcome sight. A quarterback should not have to throw the ball 63 times. And I believe he threw the ball 36 times. But yesterday showed me that the Bills have a championship pedigree. Jordan Poyer came up huge on yesterday, 2 picks. Matt Milano, what a wonderful game by Matt Milano. He played his tail off. A lot of key contributors to the victory on Sunday. And also, you have to look at the Baltimore's perspective. They could have easily blew the game wide open, but they decided to play a little bit more conservatively down the stretch. even on the goal line situation, the fourth down. Going for it on fourth down, I understand you're trying to put a team away. But we got a good rush. We flushed him to his right, and he threw a ball to the back of the end zone, and Poyer came up with the interception. That allowed us to march down the field to kick the winning field goal. Great game, all-around game, especially in the second half by the Buffalo Bills, which propelled them to victory. And now we sit at 3-1. We're still in second place in the division because Miami has a tiebreaker on us. But I feel really good about where this team is going. Let's get to the highlights.
Full package here for the Ravens. Allen, protection holds up, he throws, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Humphrey. Marlon Humphrey weaving through the defense. And Humphrey trying to get to the outside and turn the corner. Humphrey knocked out of bounds. The Ravens come up huge on the opening drive. Oh, Ricard again in motion. Out of the gun, shovel, up the middle, contact, and he gets in. J.K. Dobbins extending for the touchdown. Ravens on the board first. Tyler Bass, who has been super accurate during his 3-year career in the NFL. This is a 38-yarder, and it's good. Hill. Dobbins got a running lane. Touchdown, Baltimore. J.K. Dobbins has one through the air, and he's got one on the ground. 21 straight made field goals. This is a 42-yarder. Dealing with the conditions, not a problem. Jackson somehow upright and throws it downfield. The bobble caught. A wild play. Duvernay on the receiving end. So Tucker will get a crack at this. The 51-yarder. He is the Pavarotti of kickers. Allen on first and goal. Hooks a pass. Catch is made. Touchdown. Isaiah McKenzie. And a big one for the Bills. 39 yards away. Can make this a one-score game. And Bass knocks it through
to keep him out of being blitzed.
Fake the run. Allen circles. Sideline. Allen is in. Touchdown. Buffalo. Josh Allen completely focused on the end zone. And he gets there. Mark Wolf, director Suzanne Smith. Ravens first down. Popped up in the air off the pass from Jackson. Intercepted. Jordan Poyer in the right spot for the Bills. Open goal. Jackson fading. Jackson throws. Intercepted. The Bills have it. Jordan Poyer with the pick. Baltimore decides not to kick the field goal. Tied at 21 yards away. Tyler Bass. The kick is good, and it's a game winner. The Bills complete the comeback, and they knock off the Ravens 23-20.
Our defense played exceptionally well in the second half. Exceptionally well. We started blitz Lamar more, and we saw some bad throws by Lamar Jackson. And I was very, very pleased with that. We have to do that to these quarterbacks. Even though we didn't get him on the ground as much as I'd like, we got pressure. We did get a couple sacks, but we got pressure on him, and we got him to the ground. Our defense played exceptionally well in the second half. I give a lot of credit to Leslie Frazier and a lot of credit to Coach McDermott for changing up the game plan. And that's what you have to do in these games. You can't go into the game with one game plan. You have to have multiple game plans, especially for these elite quarterbacks. It was a welcome sight. It's a welcome sight. And that propelled the Buffalo Bills to get back into the game. When you change up your defenses, you start blitzing, because the Bills are not a blitzing team. We play a lot of zone coverage. We're not a blitzing team. We're last in the league in blitzing. But yesterday, with a change with Coach McDermott and Coach Frazier's philosophy, changed the game, changed the complexion of the game for the Buffalo Bills in our favor, and we were able to come out with a victory, 23-20. And now we're 3-1, and we're getting ready for our home game against the Pittsburgh Steelers with a rookie quarterback possibly. So I like our chances next week. We can get the 4-1 and maybe reclaim the division lead and start to separate ourselves or distance ourselves from the rest of the AFC East. Hopefully we'll get some of these guys back. Ed Oliver was seen practicing before the game, working out. So hopefully he comes back. Haven't heard anything about Jordan Phillips. Of course, we know Micah Hyde is out for the season, so we're not expecting him back. But I am definitely looking forward to the day Trey White comes back. I'm ready for Trey White to come back because we need another stud corner. I think this is his last week. I think he comes back this week. He said the first 4 games. So I think he's going to be eligible. He's coming off IR this week. So I'm looking for Trey White to make his return to the Buffalo Bills lineup. I'm looking for Oliver and Phillips to come back, start getting our guys back so we can make a run at this thing. And I think we can do it. And it starts again. The second quarter starts on Sunday against the Pittsburgh Steelers. I'm Mal Parker. Thank you for tuning in. Good night.